My mom forced me to donate a kidney to the neighbor's daughter. After a DNA test, she completely lost it. The neighbor's daughter was gravely ill, and my mom insisted I give her a kidney. I was malnourished growing up, just drawing blood where a test felt like it could finish me off. But my mom's response: "Why should I care if you die? Savannah is my real daughter." That's when I found out the truth. At birth, my mom had switched me with the daughter of our wealthy neighbors. I glanced over at the neighbor, expecting some shock or guilt. But no, she was calm, detached, like none of this mattered at all. I watched helpless as my mom signed the consent forms. Then, as if that wasn't enough, my dad tied me down to the operating table, and my older brother picked up the scalpel himself. I didn't have the strength to fight back, so I made one final request: a DNA test with my mom. She agreed, probably thinking it would shut me up for good. But after the surgery, I developed an infection and lost all memory of what happened. And her, she completely broke down. When I opened my eyes, my mother was standing in front of me. I tried to move, but quickly realized my arms were tightly strapped to a hospital chair. Before I could even process what was happening, she spoke. "I've raised you for so many years. It's time for you to repay me. I need you to save Savannah." Panic gripped me. "Mom, what are you talking about?" A young male voice cut in. "She's asking you to give your kidney to Savannah." That voice, it was so familiar. I turned my head and saw him. Sure enough, it was my brother, James. My eyes immediately filled with tears. Growing up, he was the only one in the family who cared about me, the only person who treated me kindly. But now, the look on his face terrified me. It was cold, detached, like I was a stranger to him. I begged him, sobbing, "James, please untie me. I'm in so much pain." "What do you mean, give up my kidney?" "Savannah is sick," he said flatly, "and she needs a healthy kidney. Yours is a match. You should be grateful you're even useful for something." As he spoke, he stepped back, standing protectively behind Savannah. That's when I noticed them. Savannah and her mother were here too. A few months ago, Savannah had been diagnosed with a serious illness. Shortly after, my mom took me for a full physical exam. Even as a child, I always felt my mom hated me. But when it came to Savannah, the neighbor's daughter, she treated her like she was the most precious thing in the world. A horrifying thought began to form in my mind. Would my mother really sacrifice me for someone else? I struggled to believe it. Desperately, I pleaded, "What does any of this have to do with me? I'm your daughter. How can you force me to do this?" James let out a bitter laugh when that chilled me to my core. "You're not my sister," he said. "Savannah is. You're just an imposter." I froze. I understood every word he said, but my brain refused to make sense of them. What did he mean? Savannah was his sister. Savannah looked just as confused as I was. She turned to James, but he simply smiled at her, warm and gentle. Meanwhile, the nylon straps on my arms were cutting deeper into my skin. Blood was starting to seep out, but the pain in my heart was worse. Seeing James smile at her like gutted, like slicing me open. My mom stepped forward. I didn't want to say anything, but now that Savannah is sick, I have no choice. She walked over to Savannah and took her hand, cradling it like it was the most delicate treasure in the world. "Savannah is my real daughter," she said. You're the neighbor's child. I swapped you at birth." My mind went blank, my head buzzing like I'd been struck by lightning. I shook my head violently. "No, that's impossible." "Impossible," my mom said coldly. "If you don't believe me, I even recorded a video back then. I kept it for this very moment to take Savannah back." I broke down completely, screaming and crying, my voice raw with desperation. "Mom, I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong again? Please don't abandon me. I am your daughter." I was frantic, grasping at anything. "Mom, look at my hands. I'm bleeding. Please hold me, I'm in so much pain, Mom." But she just stared at me, her expression filled with disgust and finality. "Don't call me that. I'm not your mom. I've hated you since the day you were born. Every time I looked at you, I thought about Savannah. I hated you for taking her place.